welcome to Magnetic Woman. Let's take a deep dive in. Let's begin with a breath in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. So in this video, I want to talk to you about how you can overcome procrastination and show up for your business and your audience without feeling like you have to be perfect. So, how are you today? I want to talk to you, especially if you're a female entrepreneur and you feel like you have to be showing up perfect in order to attract your audience, to monetize your brilliance, and to really show up at your best. So, here I am in my hoodie. I've had a bit of a stressful day. I went camping over the weekend and I have a bump on my head. And I wanted to come on and make sure that I show up for you and I share this information because I've been online actually since around 2012. And as you know, it is so important the way you feel when you show up. I don't know if you're like me. Sometimes you're like, okay, I'm going to make some content. I have this idea for either product, a service. I'm going to increase my sales. You grab your phone, you're going to go post something, you're going to go on live, and you freeze up. And then you think, oh, well, I need to, go do this, or I need to go fix that, or I need this to be better. And you start creating all of these false reasons why you can't do something. Some people call that perfectionism, but it starts to be procrastination. If you are on YouTube, clarity is key. Did you know that really when you're showing up for YouTube, you don't need to be posting every day? What's really important is to show up every week with the same message for your ideal audience so that the algorithm can actually understand what you're doing, especially if you're in sales. Like, this is something we've heard so many times, right? But understanding your ideal audience can sometimes be complicated because you're asking yourself to understand somebody you've never met. And so this is where I want to bring into you right now quantum physics. In quantum physics, they talk about everything as a possibility. So if you are thinking about who you really want to attract, what you really want to happen, and how you really want to feel and show up, you want to breathe that in, really connect with that to your heart, feeling your best, and imagine from that space of feeling really good. What is it that you're doing? Who are you speaking to? How much are you charging? What are you really selling? And in what energy are you doing it? Let's just practice that. And the thing is the feeling is the secret, is that invisibility and really creating more sales and really showing up consistently for what you want. The feeling is the secret. I had a little bit of a off day, lots of things pulling at me emotionally. I am committed. So I sat with myself in that commitment and I regulated my nervous system. I got clear on my vision. I realized the patterns that I have that are sometimes blocking me or stopping me from moving ahead in what I want. Can you relate? So let's just do those 2 exercises right now. And if you want to go deeper on these exercises, you can actually download my free 5-step guide where I'm going to be asking you more deeply to go into what you really desire to create. Because remember, being magnetic doesn't mean that you're running around trying to find what you're going to attract to. It's like really becoming the magnet and the place of attraction from within. And that's energetic. It's an energetic alignment. So again, let's take that deep breath in for 4, hold for 4, exhale. And when you get in your body, I just want you to ask yourself, what makes me feel really good? What is really easier for me to do? How do I love to feel when I'm showing up for my audience and for my content? Keep breathing with that for a while. And I want you just to like imagine, remember, your imagination is the same as your reality. Imagination is everything in creating. So I want you just to imagine that possibility, that quantum possibility, that new story, that new vision. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm actually creating videos on a consistent basis with a very targeted message with the audience that I know that I can really support. And I know that I have been where they're at, right? And so I'm actually living what I desire to create. So I would just want you to take a while to really think about if you took that action on a consistent basis, how will that make you feel? If you allowed yourself to do what you really desire, feeling really good on a consistent basis, how will that make you feel? What is the outcome you're going to create? And with that outcome and that feeling, what are you doing in your life? What has changed? What is changing? First of all, it's internal. What is changing internally? Do you feel more confident? Do you feel more excited? Do you feel like, do you feel better about yourself? Now let's go into the next step and let's talk about that sabotaging pattern that can stop you, right? A sabotaging pattern is not you. It's exactly that. It's a pattern of behavior that you were doing from the past till now that is defining a certain level of results. So just clear any shame, any guilt, just let it all out. If you want later, you can even like write a list of any shame or guilt or sadness or anything that you feel you haven't done right. Just let it all out. If you want to even take it further, burn that piece of paper, of course, in a fire safe place, so that you can just get all that out of your psyche, get that all out of your subconscious, get that out of your quantum field so that you're really fresh. And once you're really fresh, you're going to ask yourself, what is this pattern that I keep living? What is this thing that keeps sabotaging me? For me, for example, a lot of times being a mother or having house things to do or relational things, or, I find these reasons why I have other things that I create to be more important than my business. And that makes me feel anxious. So what happens? I realize that pattern and I say, no, wait a minute, that makes me feel anxious. And I know I want to feel really good. So I go back to that really good feeling. And then I say, okay, what can I do in this feeling that feels really good now? And it's this process that you kept doing. And I hope this process is helping you. So, this is going to help you if you are ever feeling blocked or stopped from really moving forward in your online visibility so that you can make more sales and connect with your audience and be more visible with more ease. One, you're going to get into your body and you're going to allow yourself to feel good for a moment. Breathe, get centered, take away the chaos. Then, once you feel good, I want you to keep bringing feeling good back to your body. And just on this time, on this exercise, I want you to catch what has been blocking or stopping you. What is that pattern? And I want you to name it. You can name it something funny, like, I don't know, perfectionism Priscilla, or like self doubt Debbie, or something, like give that character a name and a face. And you can just see that it's just like this program or this like possibility that you keep on choosing, but you can choose something different starting today. You can start showing up differently, but you have to allow yourself to feel safe. The feeling is the secret. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Melissa Claire. You're watching Magnetic Woman. If you would like to continue on these exercises and take even a deeper dive, you can go to the link below and you can get your free guide. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And remember to leave me a comment so that I know that you saw this. So many blessings, and I cannot wait to see you next Tuesday. Make something better together. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.